No, no, that's better. Hello. I forgot to push the do not disturb, so there was a pause in my video at the beginning. Let me turn this up right here, just a tad bit. Hello, hello everyone. Zip this up some too. Yeah. I don't know if you all have saw that picture that I shared in the community section of the Facebook page, but I did. I shared a picture of a dimensional being that was captured outside the church. Hello, everyone. Hello. Let me say this. Hello. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Yeah. Hello. I'll tell you what, it is very windy where I'm at today. I've been in the basement buffering out some oxidization on the top of my daughter's roof of her car, and then waxing it, and then I'm thinking, oh my gosh, that's a lot of work. Hello everyone. Hello. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. I really absolutely hope you are having a wonderful Sunday and making the best, making it a really good Sunday while you can. Good morning and hello. Yeah, hello everyone. Let me flip this around. Now, I'm sorry I'm doing this like this again because I'm too lazy to log into the live stream, because when I log into the stream deck on the YouTube, I had to set up my laptop and stuff. But look at this being right here, you all. It's very windy and dark skies here. Yeah, it is. It's supposed to got like 40-mile-per-hour wind today is what it's supposed to have. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah, let's flip over to this right here. So me and my daughter was at the recycling. This was exactly 1 year ago today, last year, and outside this church right there. And see, I took that picture of the sun, and there was the being right there. See that being that showed up from the other dimension? And I tell you what, I wholeheartedly believe that the other dimension is absolutely bleeding through into our dimension. If you're saying where is it, it's right here. Its head is right here. It's like I don't know what this species would be called coming from the other dimension. I don't, but it is there as clear as day. What we're looking at right there, as clear as day, it's there. You think you saw some from that? There was a meteor shower this week. Well, also I saw in this memories on Facebook, 1 year ago today, I was tracking, 1 year ago today, I think whenever the comet Ison was around, I was tracking it, the comet Ison. So it was around, I guess, I don't know what time, what day it was, what year. Hello. Yeah. Looks like a fright. Well, I didn't get my hair cut, but thank you. I just like Bloom, just put it like this. Shalom. Yeah, so let's look at this being that showed up from the other dimension. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you come on here and you start trolling me, I'm going to put you in timeout, or I'm going to block you, okay? Because I'm not on here to play games, and this is not something for you to make fun of either. I'm not going to put up with it. I won't. I promise you I will not put up with it, because now's not the time to act silly and play childish games, okay? There's a lot going on in our world. There is a lot of information that is being shared, not just by me, but by a lot of people. And we're trying to get the information out. We're trying to document, as long as we have this freedom that we do, to share with one another via social media, okay? That's what I'm saying. Don't come on here play, because I'll put you in timeout or I'll block you. And it doesn't matter. I won't feel bad about it at all. If you don't feel bad about saying nonsense and bad things, I'm telling you, I don't feel bad about it. I want to make that clear. I don't. Hello. Yeah, so we've got this dimensional being. I'm sorry about that, you all, but sometimes I have to do that. Look at that. So look at this. Ooh, yeah, so look at this. There it is right there. And this is the whole image of this church right here. I really couldn't believe that it showed up like it did, but it did. Yeah, it showed right up watching me. And you know, the only other time I had a face like this, because I did have a face like this show up in one of my pictures. It was in my backyard when I was filming the sunset. I have this woodshed that has boards on the windows on the inside to keep the light out and the insects. And there was a white being just like this. The head of a white being showed up as clear as day in my woodshed from the other dimension. It could be. It really could be. Jeremy Rowley, anyway, I can contact you through the email. I have a Twitter, I have an Instagram, and thank you, Jeremy. I have a Twitter, I have an Instagram, I have a messenger. You can talk me. You can text me via that way. Or if you have a email on your YouTube channel, I can contact you through your email. I can do that. Yes. Oh, you're very welcome, and thank you, Jeremy. So yeah, if we look at this picture right here, you can see, and I'm sure a lot of you all have had beings from the other dimensions show up. I'm sure you have. Let me see if I've got, so yeah, right there, you can see it. The veil is thinning, and you know what? I don't know if very many people have had experiences of like passing another version of you. My friend had this incident when she was shopping at a grocery store. She came out with the bagger, and he was asking her where her car is, and she parked her car there. It was a convertible. So as they're both looking at her convertible that was there, automatically it changed to a black vehicle. And then they could not believe, because it literally changed right there in front of her eyes. And she said, "Where did my car go?" So she walked over to it, and this person got out of the car, and she came face to face with herself when she was 20 years old or 17 years old, face to face with herself. And her other self walked right into that store that she came out of, and she could not believe it. And then she looked across the parking lot, and she saw her car parked in another spot. But there is a parallel world next to ours. There really is. Yeah, I remember coming home from work one evening or one afternoon, whatever time it was, and I was like a mile from my house, and I looked in my the other lane that was headed east. I was going west, and I thought, what is Jonathan? I thought, what is my husband doing? He's supposed to be, I don't know what he was doing. He was going past me in the vehicle. He had his hat on. He had his jacket on. It was exactly our vehicle, and I thought, how can that be? He should be at home, working from home or something. It was so strange, and I got home, and there was our Jeep still sitting in the driveway. And I told him, I said, you would not believe what I just saw. That's the only time that's ever happened to me. I don't know what you call that when that overlaps like that, but there is something to this. There is really something to this, you all. These dimensions are bleeding in, and I think that happened to me last year is when it happened. Yeah, it did. It happened like that. So, yeah, I just wanted to share with you that being right there, because they're real. The other dimension is real. It's coming through, and if they want to show up, they'll show up. Yeah, you can see it right here. You had a similar experience about 15 years ago in the parking lot? Yeah. That happened to your daughter yesterday. Oh, wow. Yes, good morning. Good morning, everyone. I just want to show you that the other dimension. I saw this in Henryville, Indiana. That is the location that this church was at. Me and my daughter were at the recycling, which is across the road. They had 3 recycle bins, those great big metal things. They're really long, and they had 3 of them. And I thought, I'm just going to take a picture of the sun. And as I did, this being popped right in, just like that. That's how that happened. It is a living being. It is not moving because it's not moving because it was a picture. I could not even see it. Our devices that we have, our cell phones, our cameras, have the ability to pick up things that we cannot pick up with our own eyes. They have that type of technology built within them, and I'm very thankful that they do. I really am. And again, that was in Henryville, Indiana. It was across the street from the post office there. Yeah, that's where it was at. Something else is coming to my mind. And I had this other friend. Let's talk about the dimensions and the parallel worlds or whatever. They say that there's like multiple versions of you. So I had this other friend. She worked at a hospital, okay? And she had this couple come to the hospital, and they said, "Oh, we just met you. How did you get here so quick?" She never even knew these people. And she goes, "What are you talking about?" They said, "Well, you were just down the road at this store right here. How did you get here before us?" She had no idea. There was a woman that had her same name and looked exactly like her. Yeah. Your driver's license number never changes, so how did yours change? I don't know about it. I really don't know about it. Yeah, so I know that there's a lot of you all who have instances where you have had that happen. And then what about the deja vu? When you have a deja vu, like, wait a minute, I've done this before. There's all kinds of things. Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm just going to be very polite. I have hundreds of unread messages in all my social media accounts and comments that it's not happening. I can't get to them all. I can't. Otherwise, I would not be able to have a peace within, because I would not be able to function outside of social media, and I still have to live my life and maintain my balance within. And I mean no disrespect at all. It's just it's nearly impossible for me to. It is. Yeah. I might get to it, and then chances are I probably won't. But there are those instances where I will be led to look in either of those accounts, and I'll see something. I'll be drawn to something. That's how that works. It is. You had a deja vu when you banned me? This is silly. Yes, you've talked to a lot of people, and those are called the watchers. Deja vu may be a timeline convergence. Yeah, there's something about the timelines, you all. There's definitely something's occurring. You see that being right there. Right there. Something is occurring in our world. The righteous are surrounded by angels, no fear. I believe that there are angels all around, even though we may not see them, and some may see them, some may feel them, but they are real. Singularity, yes. Hopi and G, yes. That's what it is. And it's not sci-fi. It's real. It's happening. I think it's happening more so. Something is bringing it about. The timelines and crisscrossing right now, and yes, I believe that. I really do. And it's wreaking havoc in the world and in people's lives. It's really throwing a lot of things into confusions. The theory states that there's thousands of parallels. I believe it. I really do believe it. I never used to believe it. I thought, how could that be possible? But I guess anything is impossible. Anything is possible nowadays. In your photo with the grays, I think they are positive oriented Zeta beings. Thank you. Yeah, because I wasn't scared. I was just walking to my shed when the 2 grays showed up with their, and I got a picture of them with their hands over their face because that's what they do. Yeah. Yeah, so I hope you had a chance. I did put this photo in the community section on the YouTube. CERN keeps saying we're doing an open door. We opened a door. I think they did. Well, I'm sure they did. And we haven't seen nothing yet. The thing is with that, with CERN, is some people know what they're doing. They know what they're letting in. And some may be in total, they don't even know. All they know is they got a job to do, and they have an end result, but they don't know how that end result is going to be used by whoever wanted them to do that. They don't. So people can unknowingly be involved in things that is used for not so good purposes. A deja vu, something we dreamt about a deja vu is a marker point that we are doing exactly what, yeah, that's true. You have dreams of parallel lives. That's why they want everyone on lockdown, so people aren't noticing the convergence bleeding. You know, that could be true. It really could be true. And then you couldn't collaborate. Well, you can collaborate unless they shut down the internet. We can collaborate with one another. You have discord, never used to, yeah. Well, I am about out of words. I am. So you're so very welcome. I'm about out of words, but I wanted to get on here and show that right there, that we do have this being right there that showed up, the dimensional being. And it's only the second time I've seen it, is what it is. The second time. It's creepy if you think it's creepy, but I don't feel anything negative from it at all. I don't. There are some things that I do feel negative from, and some of those things would be human entities. You can feel a lot of negative energy from human entities that have some type of something on the inside of them that literally does not resonate with your spirit whatsoever. In fact, your spirit cautions you to stay away from that entity that's in that human. Because they are occupying a vessel. Is it possible? Alternative universe, yeah, still happens somewhere else. It could be. They know what's coming. There's something coming, you all. There really is. And we really need to be prepared on the inside first and foremost. We got to be strong enough to face it and not run from it. Granted, you may have to flee. But you've got to maintain your strength within, and your peace within is what you've got to do. And about that comet, let me see if I can pull up these the memories of that comet, because I did track it way back when, and I will find it. Let me find it on here, because I don't know. You see, back in November 15, this is what I would track. I would track the earthquakes. And every time I would see these signals, these things would show up, and then this things would show up. Yeah, so it all isn't, yeah, I used to do a lot of tracking of that. Let me try to get to the Comet Ison. Here it is, right here. November the 15th, 2013. Comet Ison, that's what they were tracking. Look at this, Ison. Boom, Comet Ison. And it was on the news. It was 7 years ago today. Then all of a sudden they said that the Comet Ison just fizzled out. That's what they said. The Comet Ison fizzled out because I don't think it did. I think it just, I don't think they exploded it, and I don't think it exploded. I think the Comet Ison is something much different than what we had been told. This Comet Ison right here, you all. Yeah, so that's what I was doing 7 years ago. Yeah, so there could be something coming. Comet Ison is a ship. Yeah, that's what I thought it was too, and I think I remember tracking it on that NASA product thing, trekking across like that. But I don't have that in any of these images on here. Look, this is where we are. November 7 years ago. Dead end road. No turnaround. That's where we are right now. A dead end road. No turnaround. That's like, oh my gosh, that's where we're at. Yes. And since it's a dead end road and no turnaround, we've got to stand our ground because there's nowhere to go. Just got to stand your ground. Yeah. You saw your first UFO last week. That's wonderful. It really is. Well, I am going to go, you all. But I wanted to get on here to, my eyes are burning. They really are. Yeah. I will tell you this, I've got a doctor appointment, an eye doctor appointment coming up on the 23rd because I haven't went to the eye doctor because I didn't want to wear the mask inside of there. I didn't want to. I thought I'd hyperventilate if I was stuck inside of there with my mask on the whole time, but I had to make an appointment for it. Let's see this. Saladus, yes, God bless you all too, but yeah, everything is changing, so we must adapt to this change, and we have to adapt on the inside of here. We got to get stronger to withstand the storms of life. We do. And with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.